What's up, everybody? Hope you guys are doing well. Today, we have my piano right here. But also, we're going to talk about more stuff about the music business and how you can get better and market yourself better. This is the topic we're going to talk about marketing as a musician. You know what? That is one thing we always forget, and which is so important in this day and age, in this business. You gotta stand out. So everybody has a gift, right? We all can play our instruments, but there's so many good people out there. So it's important that you stand out, that you know exactly what you are, what you can do, and how do you leverage your positive traits. That is what you need to be doing, right? So think about this. Every big company like Coca-Cola, Apple, all these, they have very distinct logos. They have like a font. They have colors they use. So if you look at the colors and like everything that they're working with, you know exactly what you're getting, right? That is their brand. That is their unique selling point, right? And you got to do the exact same thing for yourself. You got to build up a brand visually, musically. You got to stand out. All these things. Let's talk about it. Let's break it down. What is the significance of marketing for you as a musician? So it's the most important thing because at this level, and I can tell you that out of experience, I'm here in Los Angeles. I meet so many talented musicians, including piano players like myself, who are, to be honest, better than me. They play better. They are more qualified for the job, right? So you got to stand out to market yourself so people actually want you and not the other person. So figure out what your positive traits are and leverage those, right? If you're not visible to the people and also social media and all these things, nobody's going to see you. Nobody's going to give you the opportunities you actually want, right? So you have to be visible in this world, and that is what marketing is all about. So it's really important, and I always do that. I look at artists that I like. Let's say, for instance, Bruno Mars, and I really analyze, like, what is he doing? What is his image right now, right? Because obviously for these big artists, they always find new ways to reinvent themselves. That is like for a certain period because they want to be fresh and new, right? For you as a starting musician, try to find your niche, try to find your colors, your logo, all these things. It should be very coherent so the people know exactly what they're getting when they want to hire you or if they want you at their show, right? So all these things, be very attuned to what actually is important to you and what you want to portray, right? And I always say the most important thing is a unique selling point. Try to figure out what is very distinct about you, right? Everybody can play the piano. I can play the piano, right? And I'm not bad, right? And I have my vibe, and that is exactly what I'm talking about. Like, I'm not a bebop like jazz player. I could, but that's not what I market myself. I'm more of like a groove person. I do like a lot of like, you know what I mean? Like very groovy. That's the vibe people are getting. If they want me on their shows, they're going to get that kind of vibe. And that's what they hire me for. That is my unique selling point when it comes to the music. One very important thing though, and that's what I want to show you guys, is you got to have visuals. And when I say visuals, have a representation when people see you. And I mean that on maybe Instagram as a portfolio, but also be very precise about what you want. For me, I have a website and I just want to show you one example how to do it. And to be honest, having a website and having a portfolio online is so helpful because people already know what they're getting, right? So for me, it was important to have like a very much luxurious, like high quality vibe to my music and my style, right? That's where people hire me for. And that's what the events that I go to, that's for that. So I do a lot of artist stuff. I do a lot of music production, and mentoring is the new thing I'm doing right now. Also with these videos, right? So for me, I did do a logo up here. I've been doing, like, I've had this for 10 years, and it's always great to have a logo. You can put it on your little business cards. You can put it on the website, right? You can put it anywhere, and people are like, oh, he has a logo? Those are small things. You should invest once to have something. And look at this. It's not even special, but it does the job. It's clean. It's edgy. And honestly, it's been serving me really well. And I just want to show you as an example. For me, my colors, and also in the background, I love red, as you can see here. So out here, this is where like the music is coming through the video right away. And now the background is red, right? I got here Steinway, all the companies I work with, Casio, Downbeat, I'm working currently. I did the Emmy Awards. I worked on The Voice. I got like professional pictures. Really quickly, what I worked on, all these songs and pictures, right? This is just an image. If people want to hire me, they know exactly what they're getting, right? That is just me. That is just an example of what I do, right? I'm not saying everybody should do it. I'm not saying you need to do it exactly like this. Try to figure out what your niche is, right? Where do you want to be? What people do you want to work with in the future? Those are the people you need to appeal to. And think about what would they like? Because if you know, like, for my case, for instance, like I want to be around rich people because they have money. That's just a business thing, a business mindset wise. They want to see a website like this. They want to see gold. They want to see like very clean and like an image. This red is a little fierce. I got like everything's like corners and stuff. That just shows people, oh yeah, he has like a certain vibe to him. You know what I mean? So that's what I want to give you guys. Try to be very precise about what your image is. There are so many tutorials online and videos how you can find your unique selling point as a musician. These are just like small little details I want to give to you guys, which have helped me build my career where I am right now in LA. And I can tell you guys, as a session musician out here, people go to my website because I give them a business card, or I'm on Instagram. We switch Instagram handles, and then I got my website right there. They click on it, and they're like, oh yeah, he's legit. He knows what he's doing. He's not just a guy who's just like roaming around, right? He sees it as a business. And the more important you treat your business, the more important people treat you. And the higher you can go with your pay grade, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? So everything aligns. Everything comes together. Yes, that's exactly it. And I always say, maybe for you as a homework, if you want to find your unique selling point, write out 10 things that are special about you. Just write them down. Anything. Could be really anything. Your visuals, how you look. Maybe you always have like earrings on. It could be the smallest things. Or also what's important, maybe write down 10 things or ask people, good friends and family, what is special about you, like what they see about you is special, because that is something that you maybe do not see yourself, but could help you develop your unique selling point, because that is something people are attracted to. You know what I mean? Sometimes we're blind to our own positive traits or good traits. So that's why I'm like, ask people, ask your friends, because they have a different view about you than you yourself, right? It's really cool. And also very important, like even if it's not socially regarded as great or amazing or anything, right? This can be especially amazing. You see a lot of artists profiting off of their uniqueness, right? And it's really funny to see, like if you see a Sabrina Carpenter, she has a really distinct style. And obviously it's like this petite little, very beautiful girl, right? But obviously she doesn't wear that many clothes. That is her unique selling point at this point. I'm not saying we're reducing her to that, but that's where she puts herself in, and that is how she gets her fans, right? So just want to give you a couple things to think about and see where you fit in. Try to figure out what is your unique selling point. Ask friends and family, because they could help you with that. These are just small things, how I develop my unique selling point. I ask friends and family, and where I want to see myself, what people I want to be associated with, and I build my persona and my my marketing around it, right? So hopefully that was like a little bit for you guys to think about. Hopefully you guys had a little fun with this video. If you do, please leave a like and subscribe. I would love that, because these topics are really important to me, and I think for everybody who's starting out as a musician and want to make a living out of it. I mean, it's a business in the end, at the end of the day, right? I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in, and hope I'll see you soon.